Mango Math presents Gumball Jumble, a third grade activity. Gumball Jumble is a third grade activity that falls under the math strand of algebraic thinking. And it's an algebraic thinking activity that has students modeling multiplication as sets of equal amounts. Gumball Jumble has some math terms to help increase understanding, and that is product, the result when two numbers are multiplied; factor, a whole number that divides exactly into another number. The supplies that are provided in the pouch along with your information guide and directions is dry erase marker, an eraser, some counters, a 6-sided dice, and a 0 to 9 spinner. To do this activity, the students will start by rolling the 6-sided dice, which will tell them the amount of jars that they will need to fill. In this case, it is a 5, so they'll need 5 jars. They won't need that 6th one, and they'll write a number 5 down below. They will then spin the spinner, which will tell them how many gumballs in each jar. In this case, it will be 4, so they can place 4 gumballs into each jar that they have. And they will do that for each jar, 4 gumballs, until they have filled up each of the jars. They can count up each gumball that they have. They can count by 4s to get their total, or they can multiply 5 times 4 to get 20. So it's a means of getting them to understand what multiplication is about, how they get to a total, why they need to do it, so forth. So they'll be working on this again and again with different amounts depending on what they roll and what they spin. Some great guided questions to promote critical thinking. After each round, who has the most gumballs? Which player can rearrange their gumballs using a different number of jars, but still have the same number of gumballs in each jar? So there are different ways to get that same total. And how many different ways can you arrange that amount of gumballs? So if you rolled, let's say you got a total of 12, are there different ways that you can put gumballs into each jar, or arrange how many jars that they have? So different ways to figure this one out. It's a great game. It involves a lot of thinking, so enjoy.